In this lesson, we are going to fix the ellipse. Press Z on your keyboard and zoom in a bit. I'm just gonna close this. Press P for pen tool, guys. And let's zoom in a bit more. Just one click here and one click here and drag. Cool. Hold on, Alt, click here and drag. Hold on, Alt and click here. One click here and drag. Alt click and drag. Alt click and drag. Right now, just right click and make a selection. Make sure the feather radius is on 2. Now we have to exclude this part as well. Just go to polygonal lasso tool, hold down shift, click, and let's select the inside to separate it from the outside. Right, nice. Cool. Right click and make sure this feather also is 2 and click OK. Now let's go to your adjustment layer and click on hue and saturation. We have to invert this layer mask. Hold down Control and click on I. Control I, just gonna invert this selection. Play around with this. Now this is just gonna affect it. Let's zoom back a bit and play around with the saturation, play around with the hue, any color we can just add. Now I'm just looking for something reddish. -2 is okay. Now let's bring up the lightness around, I guess, 30ish, and here around, I guess, 50. Cool. You see how cool is that? You see around side is a little orangish, you know. Just control click on this one, invert the selection. Let's go to select and invert the selection. Press B on your brush and let's press Ctrl Z, switch. This should be black, and I'm just gonna go around and just clean those orangish areas. Now press Ctrl Command D and now it's perfect. Now easily we have fixed the lips, but you see, if I turn this off, there's a lot of highlights here which we don't have them here. Just double click here. We're just gonna bring up the blend if, hold down Alt and drag this slider to the left to bring back those highlights, and that's all. Press OK. Let's make it more a bit. Go to adjustment layer, click on curve, drag this up a bit, click on the layer mask, Alt delete to fill it with black, press B on your keyboard for brush, make sure the flow is 9 or maybe less, 5%. Slowly just go over it, make sure this is white, so with white we paint on black, and those areas and also these areas. Cool, right? See? Now it's very, very cool and very interesting. Alright, now let's group these two together. Press Command and Control G to group them. We call this lips. In the next lesson, we are going to fix and colorize this bandage tape.